Welcome to House of Doggus. I am Doggus, and today we're going to continue with Farming Simulator 2017. Not one, not two, not three, but 17. A lot, a lot. It's a good year. It's a good year so far, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to continue with a lot of the stuff that we had talked about before. But today, yeah, I've done quite a bit. If you look, we have a substantial amount of money, a lot more than what we had before. I think it was only 19,000. We started out at 20,000, and after hiring the workers, I dropped it down into the 19s, but did quite a bit of work, and I also did a lot of missions. Um, there are a few mods that allow for missions to be a lot easier than what than what and than just driving around. So if you remember before, this field here, we were harvesting and it was dropping hay all over the ground. Well, that hay has been baled and now is waiting here for me to do something with it. Maybe I'll just sell it. So let's do this. We're going to switch to one of our tractors. That's not a tractor. That is a tractor. All right. Get out of here. I don't need ya. So we're going to take this tractor over here. Drive it up to the barn. But don't go in the barn. You don't know what's in that barn. Ow, scary movies in barns. Not good things happen. But in this barn, good things are going to happen. So, drive up here, question mark, getting rid of straw and hay. If you have a surplus straw and hay bales, you can place them in here and receive some money in return. Love receiving money. Love receiving money. So this little trailer that you see here, this is a Joskins trailer. It's a mod that I picked up, and with this mod in this trailer, you can automatically load the hay bales onto the actual trailer. It's a pretty neat mod. Love it because if you don't have it, you'll have to use a, uh, a fork pick and pick them up on and put them on the trailer, and it gets very, very messy. Trust me, you don't want to see my stacking skills with putting hay bales onto the trailer. So if we can see here, let me just press escape here, go into the menu, and look at how much we would receive for the hay. So we'll go here, look here, and if we see here for the barn, scroll over to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, $86 per, I guess, liter, or however it's called. So it's not much, but you know, if it's surplus, why not just sell it? Let's open up our little menu here, and we will unload. It says to unload to the center. There's several different ways or places we can unload it. If I press B, you can see the little HUD will kind of pop up and say, all right, here, do you want to unload it here? Do you want to unload it here? And don't need to unload it to the back. How about we unload it to the back? That's nice. That's kind of neat. Let's just do that. So we'll unload it to the back and press Y. It'll unload. Sold all the bales. That's what we did. Sold them. And they're done. They're out. They are out. Don't need you anymore. So, made a little money. Love making a little bit of money. I'm going to drive across this field. Take that field. I want to talk about some of the mods though. If when I was talking about the auto load trailer here, there are a few other mods that you may have noticed. You know, additional things on the screen just a minute ago. Up to the top left, there is a little, I should say, another little interface or whatever that shows that I am driving the New Holland and my current speed in the New Holland. That program or that mod is called Glance, And basically, what it allows for me to do is it allows for me to monitor or to see what's happening around. So, what I want to do is I want to go here to my map, and I want to see if there's anything ready to be harvested. Let's see. Anything? Hey, field 12 and field 14 are ready to be harvested, and they are containing. One is containing soybeans, the other is canola. And so let me hop into the harvester real quick. We're going to start it up, get it going. Is the header on? Nope, it's not on. Let's pick it up. Whenever you harvest, there's only a few crops that will actually drop straw or hay. Um, Canola and soybean are not one of those crops. And I'll show you here in just a second by what I mean. If I open up my interface here, there's a thing that says disable straw swath. And I can disable it or enable it. We'll see here. See the little swath raises up and down. If I lower it down, that's it being enabled, and will it will actually drop straw on the ground. We're going to open up the combine, and then we're going to actually start it. So whenever I start it and move forward, you'll notice that that little option goes away. And the reason why that goes away is because you cannot. This crop does not allow for you to drop straw. So what we're gonna do: hire a worker. Work, 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 work. Get your work on, little worker. Who's driving today? Who's driving? Who's driving? Oh, it's Betsy. Hey, Betsy. Driving today. She's a good worker. What worker is she? We'll find out which worker she is here in just a second. So, I'm going to switch back to my other tractor. If you look up to the top left and glance, it says hired, and that is just a worker that's hired. I can press escape, look here, it's worker I. Worker I. And it's pretty random at all of the workers whenever you hire them. It just gives a random letter. I purchased a few new items. That is a baler and a hay baler, and I believe it'll probably bale straws or grass as well. Um, let's see here. I purchased a plow over here. Da-da-da-da. Oh, look on the inside here. This tractor has a ton of stuff. It's really dirty on the inside. This thing needs to be washed. I'll wash you in just a second. So over here there is a plow that I purchased. And this plow is a Jimpa plow. It's actually a mod as well. The vanilla plows that come with the game, they tend to not get the whole field plowed whenever you hire a worker to do it. And so that old thing, that old adage, I guess we can say is, if you want it done right, you better do it yourself. But that just takes too long. So let's watch this little New Holland, um, and let's see if it cleans it up on the inside. Clean it up, clean it up. There's a few other mods as well that I did have and that I did install. There's another one called Commodities that I'm gonna show you here. If I press if I open it up, you can see where the commodities are there available for me. It shows me my low, mean, high, and my current, and what the current deviation is of it as as time progresses. Uh, Let me go back into my menu, and I can show you here that for canola, the best price is at Gomez Ridge Acres. And in commodities, you can look at canola, and the price is a little different because of how it's sold. So what commodities does is it gives you the best current price sorted for whenever you want to go and sell your crops. So whenever you see it all the way at the top, hey, That's where I'm going to get the most money. So you can save your actual, your crops. And then once it reaches the highest point, go and sell it. Make as much money as you can. Buy low, sell high. That's what we do. That's what we do. In New York, that's what we do. Buy low, sell high. So on the inside of this thing now, it's a lot cleaner. We like for things to be clean, don't we? So let's look here, and we talked about last time doing some missions, and that's what we're gonna do. Go ahead and park you over here. Get some missions going. Missions going. Get some missions going. Let's look here on the map. See what field may be able to take some work. There's some potatoes on field 7. Let's see where it is. Oh, that looks like that's ready to be removed, the tops. That would take quite some time for potatoes, but let's look at field 8 here. Field 8, cultivated. Probably needs some sowing. It does. Let's find a quick mission here. So this mission, I can earn 4,000 for 10 minutes. And let's go ahead and start this. Hey there, you got a minute? I'm kind of in a bind. A couple of regular guys didn't show this morning. I'm a regular guy. Well, kind of not really. I'm a kind of crazy guy. Crazy guy. And I just as soon get you to do it rather than wait on them. Just swing on by when you're ready and I'll set you up with everything you need. $4,200. Work for you? Yeah, it'll work for me. Don't forget my $14 too, on top of that. So let's start this up. So if you notice, they provide you with a weight to go onto the front, just in case the actual tool that you're using is going to be too heavy for the tractor and make it unbalanced, and the front of the tractor will sometimes lift up. We won't really need it with this because it has wheels and it's not really that heavy. Also, we have a really good tractor. So what we'll do is we will unfold this, and I want to show you another mod here. It's a GPS mod. This doesn't come with the actual game itself. So GPS mod, we're going to adjust a few things here. It looks like it's already set up for this width. I'll open this menu here. There's a few other options in here that allow for us to work the actual tool. But I want to start over here. I want to start here, and what I want to do is whenever I get to the end of the row, I want to turn around and go back the other way. So let's just get going. We're going to set up the GPS mod and start it up. Hold on. We got to lower the sower and turn it on. You can't, it's jumping the gun there, buddy. Jumping the gun. Can't do all of that. So we're going to let this go for just a second, and you'll see that the actual ground is changing. It goes from a cultivated ground to a sowed ground. And once it gets to the end there, it'll turn around. And this makes it a lot easier for, for somebody like me to do missions and to go and do other things that, I may want to do just around the house. So, if I want to if I want to do a mission on a big field like field number 5, then I can start this up, go away, and wash some dishes or something. And we are back. All right, so in order to kind of save a little bit of time and not to bore everybody with just the mission here, I wanted to cut it and come back whenever the mission was basically about over. And our mission is over. We got paid. Oh, we got a bonus. Don't we all love bonuses? The end of the year, you get your bonus, and you go, oh, now I know why I was working and why I work so hard. Because it's great. It really is. We all love it. All right, so the commodities menu, we're going to turn that off because we don't really need that right now. And let's do a few other things here. Looks like our harvester is at 97%. And what we need to do is we need to unload it. So let's take our trusty little New Holland here, and we're going to work with this other mod called Courseplay. Courseplay is probably one of the best mods that I have found in this game. And basically it allows for you to hire your workers and for them to work really smart and efficient, in which kind of love that. I kind of like it. Managing my farm, hiring workers, and having them to do what I want them to do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up Courseplay. Let's see if we have any courses here. I think I have some saved. And over there, it's fill 14. And what we want to do is we want to go fill 14 to the main grain. That course has already been set up, so let me load it really quick. And what I will do is I will show the actual course layout that I created. So basically, if you look here, there are waypoints, and just goes to each one of the waypoints that it needs to, and it stops where it needs to, and it does everything in between. So what I want to do is let me turn that off. I'll put on the starts and the stops, and I will go here to the play menu, and I want to turn it on Combi Mode. Basically, it empties the combine and offloads. So this is going to come into the field. It's going to go to the combine, and it will unload the trailer into our silo over here. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. And if you see here, this will actually, the actual waypoints do somewhat lead to that area over there. So I do have to originally drive that course, but it's nothing compared to having to do it many times. So we're gonna just go ahead, put it on Combi Mode, drive the course. Now we have our driver, and this is Courseplay, you guys. This is Courseplay. Lovely mod. There's no combine in reach. Oh yes, there is. Oh yes, there is. Drive behind the combine. There he goes. There's another tractor that I really love, and the only reason why I think I like it a lot is because it's a drop top. And as we all know, Usher loves drop tops because he cruises the streets in his drop top. Let's buy that drop top. Let me go to another tractor here. We're going to go to the shop. Let's visit the shop. Let's just visit the shop. We haven't seen the shop, so let's go there. To the shop. To the shop we go. To the shop. To the shop we go. Purchase. Tractors. And let's find our T4. I like this little T4. And we have purchased the T4. Check this baby out. Love it. Look at this guy. Aha. Let's get on him. Hey, look at Doggus. Hey Doggus, how's it going? How's it going, guy? There's another mod called Auto Drive. And Auto Drive will allow for us to drive anywhere we want to automatically. You have to set up the waypoints. Some of them are already set up. I'm just going to have this guy drive to the farm. Now, on this tractor sometimes he gets a little squirrely, but we'll let him go. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. Gonna hop out of him, and look at that. It's driving by itself. There's nobody in it. What are you doing? That's a hazard. That is a hazard. Nobody likes that. No one likes that, except for Google, perhaps. Oh, I know. We have GPS in our tractor. Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like that. Google never said they put them in tractors. Well, they do now. Let's go back to the farm, see what's happening there. So if we look here in this tractor that's currently filled with canola, 63% full. Well, I want this guy to just go ahead and drop that off. I'm going to drive now, and what he's going to do is going to drive to the silo. And let's make sure that it's he. He. Are you he? Are you he? He. Yes, you are. Kind of looks like one of my coworkers. So along this path that we created, our guy will drive and follow that path. Now, my driving skills don't look like they're too straight, do they? All over the place. All over the place. But again, that's one of the things that I really kind of like about this game is that there's mods that you can add, and those mods will allow for you to do what it is you want to do in the game, and kind of take control of what you want to do. And that's one of the things that I really like about having games like this, simulation games, and having to be able to do mods. So now he's dropped that off. He's going back, and here comes our T4. Oh no, don't have an accident. These guys are so great. Doing it. Doing it well. Doing it well. Hey T5, T4. You go there, buddy. I'm going to switch into the T4. So I had it set up to drive to the farm, and it is going to drive up to the farm and then stop. And it should let me know once it reaches the farm, and then I can do with it what I need to. Gonna hop out of it. All over the place. All over the place. All right. So glance, which is great, tells me that, hey, there is a tractor somewhere and the engine is on. It's kind of odd that it didn't tell me that it arrived, but it did. I want to get in this thing and I want to park it. And it is now set up. So that's basically it. I wanted to show a few of the new mods that I installed, that I put on here. I already have another game that's going in which I use them on that map, which is basically Goldcrest Valley. And I wanted to show them on this one, the Commodities, the Courseplay, the Auto Drive, and GPS. So thanks for watching. Enjoy.